Hey guys, before I get into the haul, I want to show you the posters that I got in the mail. I had bought a poster off my good friend Sal that you could currently see is underneath right now, but he sent me a gift, and the gift right here looks like a poster from a movie theater celebrating month long of samurai movies, and he knows I'm a big Asian cinema fan. And right there you see Samurai Summer, and over here they show 13 Assassins, Yojimbo, Shogun Assassin, Seven Samurai, Sword of Doom, Blind Woman's Curse, and Lady Snowblood. And I would like to thank Sal a lot because this is an awesome gift to receive. I love these movies. And right here is signed by the artist, and looks like it was only 100 made, and I got 20 out of 100. Now for the print that I bought off my friend, we have Throne of Blood by Akira Kurosawa. The artist of this print is Yohei Horishida, and he's done 3 more Kurosawa prints, one of them being Rashomon, the other Kagemusha, and the other Ran. If you know about Throne of Blood, it stars Mifune and is based off the Shakespeare play Macbeth, and Mifune plays Macbeth. The colors of this really pop at, I don't know if you guys can see really well. And I really like the Throne of Blood a lot. You know, if you guys didn't know, the arrow scene at the end when he gets shot by arrows, he had a protective board under his armor, but the arrow tips had thick needles so the arrows wouldn't penetrate him. And then the arrows shot on the side of him, I believe, were on a wire so he wouldn't get hit. And once again, I'd like to thank my friend Sal for selling it to me and for the amazing gift he sent. Hey guys, so I've been saving my packages over the last few months to do a haul video, but I have so much stuff saved that I'm gonna have to do a few videos and stagger them out. So this is the first batch of stuff that I want to show you. The first couple movies are gonna be my Korean imports, and then I'm gonna start with New Dragon Inn. About a power-crazed eunuch who rules his desert region as if he was the emperor of China, ruthlessly thwarts plots against him, and sets up a trap for one of his enemies at Dragon Gate Inn. Obviously, this is a remake of King's Who Dragon Inn. This was released in '92, and I believe I seen it in the late '90s or early 2000s. As you can see on the cover, stars Bridget Lin, Maggie Chung, Donnie Yen, and Tony Leung Ka-fai. It has English subtitles, and as you can see here, let's see, the camera picks it up, it's region free. This is the only second English friendly release out there. Another one is from I believe a Chinese company called Deskino, but that one is long out of print and expensive. So if you want this on Blu-ray, this is the only you can only import it from Korea. That's the cover, the spine, the back. I'm a fan of, well, if you into premium editions, these are called full slips, or if you want to call it side slip. I know Cauldron Films and Vinegar Syndrome have been doing them recently. I just like the book style, and it looks, to me, it looks nice on the shelf. 1 second. See, that's the front cover. That's the back. You see that all region, and this is the inside. Okay, next up I have this Korean movie called 1987 When the Day Comes. Authorities attempt to cover up an unlawful interrogation and death of a student. However, when the details of the case is leaked, Korean citizens fed up with life under an oppressive military regime decide to fight for truth and justice. This came out in 2017. It stars one of my favorite Korean actors, Kim Myung-suk. This is a political thriller. This is Region A. See if camera doesn't pick it up, but this is Region A. And if you're wondering why I imported this from Korea, usually in the US, if it's either Wellgo USA or some other company would put out recent Korean movies, but this doesn't have a Blu-ray or a DVD release over here. So I had to import the Blu-ray from Korea. This is the standard Blu. There was like a limited edition with a full slip and maybe some art cards and a booklet. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this because I know in the 80s, from the little bit I've learned through Korean cinema, it was very tough, and a lot of like things like student protesters being shot by the military. So yeah, this should be a interesting watch. Okay, and then the last Korean import I have is this box set. It's called the General Sons Trilogy. Made during the early 90s, these are Korean crime movies about real life person Kim Do-han rise through the crime ranks and his fight against the Japanese. Before I show you what's in the box set, I just want to say where I got these 3 releases. I got these through a company online called Nova Media. If you guys don't know, Nova Media, mostly known for their premium steelbook of like Korean and Hollywood movies, but also they sometimes distribute Korean movies. And the reason why I bring this up is because all of these I got in December of last year, and the reason being is in December they usually do a 50% off sale, and this usually goes for like, no, I don't know, maybe close to 100, and I believe I got this for like 45. So, but if you buy during the sale, I recommend you breaking up your order. I usually do like maybe 4 Blu-rays or 1 box set by itself, because then shipping will get ridiculous. But yeah, let me show you this. This is all 3 movies are Region A. No, I'm sorry, Region All. So you guys anywhere in the world, this is the spine. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hard chipboard. There you go. 2000 and onward, I'm pretty decent with my knowledge of Korean cinema, but anything 90s and later, I have no idea. I'm not that experienced. Hold on a second. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen like this covering the movies. Here are the movies right now. Doing all this one-handed. Here's a booklet. It looks like it's all in Korean. Here you go. This is the third one. Here's the back. I'm looking forward to watching. I'm a big fan of crime movies, and then since I have so little knowledge of Korean cinema before the 2000s, I'm excited to check these out. We got art cards. This is the second one. More art cards. And I've bought enough premium editions between Korea and Arrow, and I am not creative enough. I don't know what to do with these art cards. So let me guys know if you have any ideas. Some more art cards, and this is the first one. Okay, next I have my only Arrow title, and that is Sheba Baby. Made in 1975, a Chicago private detective returns home to Louisville, Kentucky to help her father fight mobsters. Stars the amazing Pam Grier. This is out of print from Arrow. And I know Arrow also in the UK released like Coffee and Foxy Brown. I'm trying to get into blaxploitation, and recently I saw, was it Hell Comes to Harlem by Larry Cohen. I got this secondhand, and luckily it still came with the booklet. Oh, looks like the trade disc popped out, but yeah, looking forward to getting some more blaxploitation. Next title is Bayon the Assassin. An acupuncturist during the day, an assassin with a code by night. Only taking assignments dealing with the most evil of men. This is actually a Japanese TV show. Aired from 90 to 93. This is, I think, 4 disc. This is like just some flimsy paper sleeve. And if you don't know from the cover, this actually stars Ken Watanabe. And what I know from these is episodic. Each episode dealing with his mission, him trying to calculating how he's gonna do the mission, and the eventual assassination. This isn't really action packed from what I read. Just mostly planning, and then the eventual killing at the end, which is being an acupuncturist. He's using needles, and it's not gonna be anything too crazy when he eventually does kill somebody. But I'm a big fan of Ken Watanabe, so looking forward to watch this. Next up is the Shogun collection starring Sonny Chiba. Now, I had bought this long ago before some recent announcements, And I believe everything here except one is being upgraded to Blu-ray. But I got this cheap anyway, so I'll get to try out and decide if I want to upgrade to the releases that have been put out. But anyway, let's start with Sword of Vengeance. Loyal vassals and samurai join forces to avenge the unjust execution of their lord. Obviously, all these movies are going to be starring Sonny Chiba in some way. And this is directed, as you can see there, by Kenji Fukasaku, and this is basically a retelling of the 47 Ronin. This is definitely on the Shout set that's coming out later at the end of the year, I believe. So hopefully, like it enough, I could upgrade. Next is Shogun Samurai. When the shogun dies of poison, a war erupts between two brothers to see who takes the position. This one, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you. I believe this was about the previous one. I believe this one was 1978, Sword of Vengeance, and this one I believe is also 1978. I could be wrong. But this one is also directed by Kenji Fukasaku, and this was actually put out on Blu-ray recently by Discotek, who has been releasing live action stuff again on Blu-ray. So look forward to that. Next, Shogun's Shadow. A young man on a journey to Edo to mark his passage to manhood. He's accompanied by 7 master samurai, charged with getting him there safely, against the wishes of a powerful shogunate. This was, I believe, was released by 89, and this is also in the Shout set. Next, Shogun Ninja. A power-hungry warlord sets out to destroy the Momochi clan. He sends his commander to find the clan's hidden gold, only to find 2 daggers are the key to find the hidden treasure. And out of this whole set, this movie, I believe, is the only one that hasn't been upgraded yet. As you can see, there's Sonny Chiba and Hiroki Sanada. So hopefully I could watch these soon and decide if I want to get the appropriate Blu-ray releases. Next, I'm going to be talking about the Zero Woman franchise. If you guys don't know, this franchise spans from 1975 to, I believe, 2007. First one being Zero Woman Red Handcuffs. These are Japanese movies. And basically these are like pinky movies / sexploitation. All these movies follow Ray, woman detective who works for Tokyo PD, secret agency known as Zero Division, who, what they do is assassinate criminals. And each of these movies, Ray is played by a different actress. The first one I got is right here. Zero Woman. This is the second in the franchise, I believe. And released in, I think, 95. It's about gang of thieves rob a mob boss, but a beautiful, slightly psychotic woman who happens to be an excellent shot tracks them down. All the ones I'm about to show, I have no idea how these are. This seemed pretty average review wise, but I want to also get into more Pinky movies, so hopefully I'll like them. Next up, Zero Woman: The Final Mission. I believe this is the third in the franchise, released in 1995. Zero Division investigates a famous businessman linked to organized crime, who is covering up his daughter's crimes. There you go. Like I said, different woman plays Ray in each movie. Apparently, the daughter in this, there's a subplot involving her and S&M also. So, yeah. There you go. And like each of these, I think, are like not by one company, is scattered throughout different companies if you want to find it. Next is what I believe fourth in the franchise. It's called Zero Woman Assassin Lovers. Ordered to assassinate crime bosses, Ray runs into a hitman tasked to kill her. Both are hesitant to kill each other, but feel pressured to by their respective bosses. And what I believe the reason being is she falls in love for the hitman, as you can see right there, I believe. But yeah, looking forward to see how this ends. Next up, fifth in the franchise, Zero Woman: The Accused. Ray befriends a male prostitute and decides he can live with her after being beaten up by thugs. Soon, he starts acting strange, and a recent string of murders have Ray wondering if he's the killer. I believe this was also made in 1996. Okay, and lastly, I have Zero Woman Returns, made in 1998, I believe, and this is the eighth in the franchise. Ray is instructed to bust a man who's been buying drugs from corrupt cops, but problems arise when she becomes attracted to him. After these five, I think I'm missing only five more. That includes the original Zero Woman Red Handcuffs that's out of print by Discotech, but hopefully it'll get a US Blu-ray soon. But yeah, that's the Zero Woman franchise. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about a company called Classic Flicks. I believe they started in 2016. So it's a small company, and they deal with classic cinema and classic TV shows. And I just want to shout them out because I've been impressed with their restoration work, and I hope they get more love, because recently they've been doing, I know, the Little Rascal stuff, some Abbott and Costello, and they announced recently Hopalong Cassidy's movies, but recently they had MGM going out of print sale on some of their movies, and I decided just to pick up the ones that interest me. And the first one we have here is 5 Steps to Hell, starring Ruth Roman and Sterling Hayden. A man's car trip from LA to Texas turns into Cold War espionage drama when his car breaks down and he accepts a lift from a stranger. There you go. These are my other classic flicks. The Anthony Mann noirs have special features, but these three right here I don't think have any. But as long as the restoration is good, I don't mind. Next, The Killer's Loose, starring Joseph Cotton and Rhonda Fleming. An unhinged, deceptively mild-mannered bank robber escapes prison seeking revenge on the cop who accidentally killed his wife. All these are Region A. And last, Down Three Dark Streets, starring Broderick Crawford and Ruth Roman. An FBI agent investigates the murder of his partner by taking over the 3 cases he was working on in order to find the killer. There you go. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching the haul. Write down in the comments if you've seen any of these, any ones I should watch first, and what did you guys get recently. Alright, have a good day. Bye.